What's going on, guys? Jay the Black here. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. I want to talk about Gervonta Davis. A lot of people have been sending me the story. I meant to get to it when it first broke, but I'm getting to it now. I want people to understand something about Gervonta Davis. This is a guy who went through a lot in his life. I'm not making excuses, but I just want y'all to understand something. He's made something of himself, but he is at risk of ruining it due to the current relationship that he is in. And he's in a relationship with a woman who made allegations against him before. I believe her name is Vanessa. They have, I believe, 2 children together. And this is the woman who I believe is making the allegations because apparently they broke up. He went over to get his child. They had an argument, and he decided that he didn't want to take his child with him. And in the process, according to her, in the process of taking the child out of the car, he hit her in the back of the head. Now I want y'all to understand something. Gervonta Davis is a boxer. If that man is punching anybody in the head, they're going to get knocked out, especially bare knuckled. But they're going to have injuries from that. They're going to have injuries. So I hope people understand this. She has accused him of domestic violence before and reneged. Why are we to believe that this happened? Was there an argument? Probably. Why was there an argument? He went over there to pick up his child. Next thing you know, he's in an argument. Why are you arguing with this man? Knowing he may have a short fuse and a temper. You know why? It's because when these women can't be with you, when these women doesn't have access to you or your lifestyle, they feel some type of way. And again, this isn't in defense of Gervonta. I want y'all to understand she made allegations towards him before. You don't believe me? This was from December of 2022. Say Cheese TV posted this, and again, we're going to get into this a little bit later too, but I just want y'all to get the gist of who's making these allegations. His baby mama. He didn't abuse her. So again, once these women say that they weren't abused, I don't want to hear anything else. I really don't. Because again, he went over to your home to pick up the child, and he picks up the child, and there's an argument. Why are you arguing with him? Why? Again, if she did not want to talk to him, all she had to do was have a mediator there to make sure that the child goes with him, right? Why are you arguing when I'm having no idea? But we're going to get into this, and we're going to see, because of course this story is going to be from her perspective. So let's get into this. Boxing superstar Gervonta "Tank" Davis was arrested for domestic violence, TMZ Sports confirmed. The 30-year-old fighter was booked early Friday morning, and his mugshot shows him wearing a white polo and giving a bit of a blank stare on his face. According to reporter Andy Slater, the alleged altercation between Davis and his ex-girlfriend happened a few weeks ago, and Tank was wanted by police ever since the incident. He was pulled over by cops in Miami Beach when a license plate reader tipped off authorities. The alleged altercation went down June 15th on Father's Day, a little after 9 p.m. when Davis was picking up his children from their mother, his ex-girlfriend. During the handover, the alleged victim told police she got into a verbal argument with Tank, which turned physical. Who do y'all think started this argument? Because maybe, when he came there at night to pick them up, maybe he was supposed to be there early. I mean, it's Father's Day. See. The woman says Davis struck her in the back of the head and slapped her in her face, causing a laceration. The alleged victim's mother told police she witnessed the aftermath of the incident and observed her daughter visibly distressed and crying. Cops say the alleged victim also provided video recording of the argument where Davis is said to have thrown a small box directly at her. But it doesn't say whether or not he punched her. It says that she showed a video recording of the argument where Davis is said to have thrown a small box directly at her. Again, I do not condone this behavior, but I just don't think this man was just beating and pummeling this girl. This man is a professional boxer. Let's keep that in mind. As far from Davis first running with the law, he has been arrested a handful of times over the years. It's still a developing story, but this is where Tank Davis is with his baby mother. He's been having issues with her for a while now. It's sad. You would think things will be better, but when you're dealing with an ex, it's going to be bad, especially when she's made allegations towards each other. Now, let me go to this next article here where there's a news video here, and let's check it out.
Developing right now, a well-known boxer arrested right here in South Florida. Gervonta Davis is accused of assaulting his ex-girlfriend in Doral.
And this is not the first run-in with the law. Local 10's Roy Ramos is live outside of the jail in West Miami-Dade.
And I know you have some details on this latest arrest for the boxer, Roy.
Christy and Alex says the charge he is facing is battery with domestic violence. And you mentioned this was an ex-girlfriend, but it is also the mother of his children. That, according to police. Let's show you who we're talking about here. You were looking at the mugshot of professional and well-known boxer, 30-year-old Gervonta Tank Davis. He was arrested by Miami Beach police early this morning on a warrant for his arrest following an alleged incident that happened in June on Father's Day. In the arrest report we obtained, Davis is accused of striking and slapping the mother of his children in the face, causing injuries to her lip as he arrived to pick up his kids from her Doral home. Unfortunately, this is not the first time Davis has made headlines for his run-ins with the law involving domestic violence. I tried to speak with him back in 2022 as he bonded out of the Broward County Jail for allegedly hitting his ex-girlfriend outside of his Parkland home, causing injuries to her face. In 2020, he was seen on video grabbing his ex-girlfriend by the throat at a celebrity basketball game. While Davis is known for his fight in the ring, it is his fight with the law that he is facing off with once again. And Davis is expected to face a judge at some point today, likely this afternoon. We will be there for that and let you know what the judge decides.
So, according to this article, American boxer Gervonta Davis was arrested Friday morning, nearly a month after he allegedly assaulted his ex-girlfriend on Father's Day outside of her home in Doral. Police said, according to an arrest report, Davis, who's 30, is currently living in Coral Springs, was taken into custody in Miami Beach before being transported to the Doral Police Department. The report states the incident occurred on the night of June 15th. According to police, Davis and the victim were in a romantic relationship for about 4 years and share 2 children. Police said Davis went to the victim's home to pick up the children for Father's Day, but a verbal altercation between him and the victim ensued, which escalated into a physical altercation. According to a report, Davis told his ex-girlfriend to remove their children from his car as he no longer intended to take them. But when she leaned forward to retrieve their daughter from the back seat, Davis struck her in the back of the head and then slapped her in the face, causing a minor cut on the inner area of her lip. Now, again, if this is accurate, I don't condone this. We know Tank got anger issues. This is why there needs to be somebody there. Now, I guess her mother was there, but not exactly where everything happened. But this is why she should, from here on out, have someone there for the child exchange. Just so if these incidents happen, there's more clarity, because there's a video recording, but the video recording only shows him throwing a box. From what the articles have said, it doesn't show him being physically like hitting her. Police said the victim then sent a text message to her mother informing her that Davis was assaulting her and asking her to come outside. The victim's mother then exited the residence and saw her daughter visibly distressed and crying while arguing with Davis. So she's getting assaulted, but she's still arguing with this man. Listen, there's a lot going on here. Why didn't she go in the house? Why did you call your mother out there and you still outside arguing with this man? This abuser. This man is physically beating her up, and then she texts her mother to come outside. And you know what her mother sees her doing? Her mother sees her arguing. Instead of her taking the children in the house, she wanted to stand outside and argue. Why are you texting your mother to come outside? You should have went in the house with the children if you felt unsafe. According to a report, the victim's mother filmed part of the altercation on her cell phone, which showed Davis throwing a small box at the victim, but not putting hands on her. Now, I don't know where she lives, but I'm sure there has to be a camera out there, which I'm assuming is not, because they would have had one sent to the police department, because this happened June 15th. Police said Davis refused to fill out a Miranda warning form and signed it at the police department Friday. He was arrested on a battery charge. I think that I just think this was more of a back and forth. You got a professional. This ain't just anybody. Okay. We're not just talking about anybody. We're talking about a professional boxer. And if he's beating on her like she says, why are you outside arguing with the man? Why didn't you call the police immediately? You texted your mother. Your mother was sitting there recording you arguing with this man. Like, why? First of all, take the children out of harm's way. Text your mother, tell her to come get the kids. Y'all need to go in the house. Why are you still out there arguing with a man that you said punched you on the back of the head, smacked you on the face, why are you still outside arguing with this man? That's why I said you can't just take somebody's word for it. And unfortunately, what I see in the comment sections, I'm seeing a lot of you heifers falling for it. You're falling for it like you always do. Y'all want Tank Davis thrown under the jail. You want him put in prison, right? But the story we getting is just not making a lot of sense. I'm not saying that Tank is 100% innocent, because he's a guy who has anger issues. We know this. This is why I don't understand why she's outside arguing with this man. Unless this is just something her and Tank have done for years. This is just something that they've always done with each other. And it's so normal to her that even according to her, she got punched in the back of the head, smacked in the face, but she's still outside arguing with them children there. Still outside trying to win an argument. Instead of going in the house, going to safety, right? And then her mother comes out and starts recording. This is normal to them. This is normal behavior between all of them. But unfortunately, I'm seeing you heifers falling for it. Blaming Tank. She's been with them for years. Listen, let me show y'all this. She made allegations against them back in 2022, only for her to say nothing happened here. And you heifers are falling for it. You're falling for it. You're falling for it because you desperately want this black man to be the enemy, to be guilty. I just did a video on this channel where there are black people, black women supporting a black female who took the life of her black female boss. And they're saying that it mirrors the movie Straw. But Tank Davis is evil because he might or may have put hands on her. We don't have full confirmation of that. We just have her word. Her mother didn't even see it. Y'all want to throw him under the jail. Y'all see what's going on here? Black men are the enemy to you heifers. And again, I'm not absolving Tank, but the guy clearly has anger issues. Anger issues. And her standing outside and arguing with this man didn't help one bit. And I don't think she's afraid of him. So it don't matter what you have to say in comment sections. She wasn't afraid of him. She stood out there and argued with them, took the time to text her mother. Didn't text her mother to go get the children. She texted the mother to record the interaction. What are we doing here? Why is this a conversation to these people? Why are they talking about Tank needs to be thrown under jail? When this is clearly regular, normal behavior between them. Because instead of calling the police, her mother's recording. like that's why I say, man, y'all love making people victims when they're dealing with black men. But in reality, these women engage in the BS too. So let me know what you think in the comment section. Let me throw that video, share it, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, X, Instagram, and I'll see y'all next one.